What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and on today's episode we have a 99 Ford Taurus, or the Tortoise as some people call it, and we're going to be doing a power steering pump. Power steering pump lives right here on the passenger side. It doesn't really take too much to get these off. I've done them before. They wind pretty common. I don't know if this one has the... I doubt it has the pulley on it. I may have to. I ain't got my pulley tool with me, so I may have to go to the parts store and rent one real quick, but that's not a problem. Here is the pump. I don't know where he got this one from. It is a Cardone, brand new 96273. Here's your gaskets right there. Make sure you put those on. Here's the other ones. Also got a new belt. Let's read this. Do not pry reservoir or pulley. Just telling you, don't pry or hammer on the pulley in the reservoir. Here's the belt. K060750. Master Pro. We also got this from O'Reilly's. Not a sponsor, but that's who we use a lot of our parts for if we don't go OEM. But I'm gonna have to pull the belt off of this. Let me grab some light and set it up. Look at all the goodness down there. It is soaked. Because it's coming mainly from where this line right there, that one right there, goes into the pump, and a little bit around the front seal. Looks like it's probably coming from the back half of it too. Huh. Yeah, a little bit everywhere on these. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and pull this reservoir up and out of here. Take it off right here. There's no power steering fluid in it because it leaked all out. Then you got 1, 2, 3 10 millimeters. Looks like we'll need a deep on this side. You got 2 hoses. Let me go ahead and pull that out, and then I'll give you a little bit closer look of it. Get the reservoir off, and these 2 right here were actually 11 millimeters, and that was an 8. I'm trying to get y'all in here. Get the belt off now, but your tensioner is right there. You can use a 15 millimeter. You're going to go in right there. So where I got it, if you don't drop it, but use a 15, and you're going to pull towards the front of the car, and the belt should come right off. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and start pulling the actual pump off of the car. You should have, it looks like maybe 10 millimeters, about 3 or 4 of them. Let me look at the old pump. I forgot. I don't know if I worked on one of these, but I've done them numerous times. And 3 of them. And you can get to them not around, but through the pulley. Because it has these little holes in there. You can just move it where you need to, and you should be able to get it. Also, another thing was the fluid wasn't circulating really that well either. I'm guessing that the pump was bad internally as well. But once we get it off of there, we can actually maneuver it, or we can get to the bottom and pull the hoses and stuff off of the bottom. Okay. There's that one. This one, and there's this top one. Oh, you'll see that? Yeah, this pump is gone. That wasn't the whole pump moving, that was just the pulley moving. Don't you fall down in there. Come on. She's tight. That's your bolts. I'm gonna pull the other two out, and whenever I get ready to pull the pump off and take the hoses off, I'll bring y'all back. So I got the pump folded down where the pulley is facing straight down towards the ground, and there's a metal line right there. The way I do this is I put a screwdriver or something in one of the bolt holes, and then you're going to use an 18mm, and you're going to put it about right there and pull up. I've already broke it loose, but now we just got to thread it on out of there. It's going to take me a minute, but I just wanted to show y'all how we do it, and I'll pull the pulley off once I get the pump out of the car. And once I get it out, I'll show y'all how much play is in this shaft and drive assembly on this thing. It is freaking ridiculous. Now, I've seen worse, but it's pretty bad on this one. I know y'all could hear it a minute ago. And we also have to transfer that other metal tube over there to the new pump, but we're going to clean all this up while we have this out of here, because it is disgusting inside of this thing. So let me finish this. Here is that little tube on the back or the bottom of the pump that you're going to take off. There's two Torx bits on mine. They were T30s, and we'll have to replace these two O-rings because it comes with them. Can't get them out with one hand. Well, I got the big one off, but can't get the little one out just yet. Bolts right there. Just goes just like that. Just remember which way it goes whenever you take it off, so you can put it on the right way. You don't want to put it on the wrong way, and then it may only bolt on one way, judging by the way it looks right here. Looks like they're a little tilted down, but we'll see. But it just goes out towards the side. But let me change these O-rings and get this on the new one, and then once I get my tool to pull the pulley off, I'll bring y'all back and show y'all how we do that. So on the Teflon seal, what you're gonna have to do is you pull the old one off. I already did it. I already got the new one on as well, but you're just gonna get you like a little paper piece. You can use a punch, you can use a bunch of different stuff. What I actually use is a pair of needle nose pliers. And you're going to put the seal in hot water, and then you're just going to stretch it down over top of the taper, and then you'll roll it into your fitting right here. Get y'all a little closer. And the O-ring will go in the groove, and the Teflon seal will be on top of that. That's how it was when I took it out. And if y'all can see, we did clean out the engine. See how much cleaner it looks, way better. Use a little bit of degreaser, sprayed it on there, let it sit for a while, then we just sprayed it off with the pressure washer, and it got everything super clean. So much happier with that. But I'm still waiting on my tool to get here. That's just the noise it's making. But the way the tool works is it grabs around this lip right here, then there's a piece that threads into that, and then there's like some collars that go around it, and then as you tighten up on the thing, it will pull this off. I'll show you a little bit better once we get to that point. Alright, so the way we're going to do this, we got our tool, put this in here, we'll stick, just throw it down a little bit. Stick that in there, and I'm moving y'all all around. Oh, let me show y'all this first. So there's a wide side and a narrow side. The smaller side goes on the pump, and there's a metal sleeve, and you put that around it just so it doesn't come off. And then there's like a little tiny one. It's about that long. It goes up inside of here. So now what we're going to do is just going to hold this piece and tighten that, and then it should pull the pulley right off. Let me set y'all up so y'all can kind of watch this. Can't find a good adjustable wrench, so I just got a hold with some vice grips right now. And I'm just gonna turn it. I got it on my electric one right now just because once it gets loose enough, I can just thread it out. Just like that. And here is your old pump. After looking at this right here, we found out that there's some cracking and stuff on this pulley. So we decided to send back just the pump, and we ordered a reman with the pulley and the pump all together as one unit. So here it is right here. And it is a Master Pro. That's your part number, 712-0106A1. There is a full charge on here, but it does have the pump and the tube and everything already on it. So that's pretty good. You don't have to worry about changing that over as well. So we'll put all the stuff back in the box right here. It does come with the new Teflon O-ring. Only thing I gotta do is just put this back on here so we can just ship it right. But I want to put it back on if I can without dropping everything. And then after we put it on, we'll start bleeding it and all that stuff. Alright, so we got it running now. We got the pump on there. These 3 bolts right here, they torque to 25 foot-pounds. Got the lines, all that stuff on. Put fluid in here. This just recommends transmission fluid according to service data. So we got probably, I'll say about 3/4 of a quart in there. And now what I'm going to do is try to bleed the system. You can vacuum bleed this if you want to, but just as effective on these older ones like this is just turning it from lock to lock. Just do that a few times and then take it on a few test drives, and then that right there should pretty much bleed the system. You may have to drive it 2 or 3 times, and even in service data it says that on like these little bit older Fords that it could take up to 500 miles for the wind to stop on these, which is ridiculous. But it's pretty common on an old Ford like this. But we have no winding going on right now, and fluid is full in here, and it does turn. Before I could barely even turn it because it really just fluid wasn't circulating through it. But this is going to conclude the video. If y'all got any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section. I'll get to them as soon as I can. If I did anything wrong, or a little trick for me to get through this a little bit quicker, let me know in the comment section too. Maybe I could help somebody out in the future. Appreciate all my members and subscribers and all that stuff. If there's anything else I need, just hit me up. I'll provide y'all with torques of anything I left out. But y'all remember, torque this tight, and y'all have a great day.